Hello everyone. Today I will present my final report about the entrepreneurial journey that I did at SBM ITB. In the first session, I will discuss about the entrepreneurial process that I do. The first stage is inspiration. At the first, for me, business was just for profit. That's where my initial thought on business. Second, ideation. At this stage, I start to make my first business idea, which is the make personal drink bottle product with water temperature control technology in it. Next is exploration, until I felt that my initial idea was still difficult to realize, and finally the decision was taken to find another idea that was more executable. And then adoption, saying an idea about the social problem of clothing waste. Finally, the idea adopted to that is waste clothes management. This idea contains about how we can make the new product from unused clothing waste, so that the impact of that waste on the environmental can be reduced. And how in the growth stage, currently my mindset has begun to change, which previously saw business as just a way to make a profit. Now I see business must also be able to solve existing social problems and have a good impact on other communities. And then for the scale, in developing the business that I create, there are many lessons that can be applied in business development, especially when I study dynamic entrepreneurship, where I can find a business abroad that can be used as a benchmark for my business development. In this second session, I will discuss a little about a character who is included in the billionaire under 30 who can be used as inspiration in building business. The character I chose was Charles Koch. I was intrigued by a thought that he had for business to survive over a long period as a need to be contributing to society and people's well-being. Otherwise, who is going to want it? Charles Koch built a business inherited from his father, namely car industry, which is engaged in the main field of oil refining. He managed to make this company experience very rapid development to reach foreign market. So what can I reflect from his journey is has thought about a business that can make a contribution to many people. A good business is not only concerned with profit alone, but must be able to overcome social problems. Just like that, the thought that I have about the current business is that the businesses I build must have a good impact on existing social change, not just looking for profit. That's why I'm interested in social businesses. Next, I will share a few moments of how my entrepreneurial journey was carried while studying at SBM ITB. The first moment was the emergence on the first business idea that I made, namely a tea degree bottle. And this is my second business idea that I developed in my first year at SBM ITB. The application is used for people who like culinary in a city but don't have recommendation for the best place to eat in that city. Next is the first business that I run and can get generate the first profit for me and some of my friends. And then there is my second business team, as well as the business team that I formed when I entered the SBM ITB entrepreneurship major. This is an idea created from using waste clothes and resin to produce boat plane. Next is the moment when we make observation about a research idea on clothing waste treatment at the ITB Advisory Faculty. The next product we make is a sustainable tote bag from fabric waste. This is the result of the development of the ideas that we observed earlier in advisory faculty combined with the Sashiko technique. This is the rebranding that was originally our company called Buffalo has now become Rework. By focusing on waste management, clothes as the main activity of this business. And this photo was taken when Rewear was doing photo shoot in front of several high-ranking officials from one of the nation's big startup, Bukalapak. The last moment is about Rewear create a website with a aim of becoming an ecosystem for Indonesian sustainable fashion business. Okay, the last session is talk about planning. my next entrepreneur journey. And what I choose as entrepreneur after having working experience. I feel that my choice to be able to find work experience is the first thing I do before I build my own business outside the business I built during college. This is done because I feel that the more experience is the more lesson that can be learned. In addition, my working force I can raise the right capital before I build business, both financially and the necessary resource. My parents always support whatever choice I make that will give what they can for the progress I make as long as they can help. If later I have a wife, I hope that my wife can also learn from me to build a business so that she can have other activities besides as a wife and mother. Okay, and that's all from my presentation today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.